Back now on our final segment for this edition of Forsyth County Connections. Thanks for sticking with us. And we have a very special guest. I just met her a few minutes ago. She's delightful. Jamie Bertman is director of the Forsyth County Animal Shelter. Welcome.
Thank you.
You love animals, don't you?
Do.
You don't just do it for a living. You love animals.
Yeah, that's so true.
And you have how many? You have dogs at home?
Yeah, I've got 2 Australian Shepherds and I've got 2 cats, and I also have a pig that I adopted from our county shelter.
Wow,
yeah.
That's my wife's nickname for me. So. All right, now first of all, let's remind folks where the shelter's located and what's the mission.
So it's located at 5570 Sturmer Park Circle, and that's right off of Shadowlawn Drive. And our mission is really to keep our public safe. And beyond that, we'd like to relieve the suffering of sick and injured animals in our county.
Right. Let's review a little bit. I know that numbers can frighten people sometimes, but let's talk about shelter statistics from second quarter. How are we doing?
So we took in 1,033 animals in the second quarter. And kind of to make that up is 683 came from the sheriff's department. So that's going to be your animal services officers out in the field bringing them in. So that's 683. The interesting part of that stat to me is in second quarter of those from animal services, 147 were chickens.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so it's kind of speaks to why that number was so high, is because they were working really diligently on this like rooster fighting.
Oh yeah, the cockfighting thing. That's horrible.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Yeah, so that was a lot of good work that was done by them. And then 338 came from our public. And that kind of makes up a variety of some reasons. You know, sometimes people do find strays and take initiative to bring them into the shelter. We do accept owners surrendered pets if they're ill and need
can't take care of somebody's.
Yeah, like if they need to be euthanized, we would provide that service for them.
Right. Now you take a lot of rescue animals. What does it mean when you tell somebody we've taken a lot of rescue animals? What does that mean to folks, rescue? Where are they rescued from?
Yeah, we have animals that are seized by our animal care officers.
Right.
You know, they're seized because they are suspicious of neglect and cruelty. They are seized because they are not in compliance with our county ordinances. So a lot of that makes up like tethered animals, which is not legal in our county.
That's right. Thank goodness.
Right. So if, an officer sees an animal tethered, they can seize that animal and bring it in.
Well, now just as a citizen, what should I do if I see a stray cat or dog?
So the best case scenario is often being able to take a picture of that animal and posting it as you saw it lost. And when I say posting, we use social media to connect lost dogs to their owners. There was definitely a time where we were like, stop your car, stop traffic, get that dog or whatever. But really, when it comes to public safety, if you don't know anything about that dog or cat, you don't know if it has its rabies vaccine.
That's right.
You don't know its temperament. We say, don't throw that animal in your car. You don't necessarily know it. You could be putting your family at risk, your pets, whoever else is in the car with you.
Right.
Get some information and let's post that on these, sites that connect people with their pets.
But before we run out of time, are there, you still want people to come to the shelter and adopt or what?
Absolutely. So we have a lot of these animals that do make it to our shelter because they came in from animal care officers, and they end up being really great candidates for adoption.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we absolutely need people to come in, check out these pets and find the right one for their family.
How can people learn more? Is there a specific website or you just go to the county website or what?
Yeah, so we're linked on the county website page. So you can look up Forsyth County Animal Shelter from the county page and you'll be able to see all of our adoptable pets there.
Jamie, this is great. Will you come back sometime and visit with us?
I would love to.
All right.